Hey guys, how's it going? It looks like we have another banner this week, and I'm really excited about this one. It's called Abyss and Múspell, and I already saw some screenshots, so this looks like to be the Ashen Wolves banner. And there you have him. His name is Yuri, and he is like a pretty dude. Very kind of carefree. So they made him a dagger unit. Okay, so he's placed there. He has 3 new skills and time pulse, so he's gonna proc that glimmer a lot.
Step aside.
1, 2, 3. That's a lot, so we'll have to take a look at this. Here's my favorite. Her name is Constance. Actually, kind of like a tie. But she does get her Dark Flyer mount there. Agnia's Arrow, which is a 3 houses spell. And AS Far Trace. So that's cool. Alright. Ooh, she has Kanto. So after attacking she can move. We'll take a look at that. Ooh, drawn outside. Happy.
People keep their distance from me. It's easier that way.
Really like the voice actress is like the most lazy carefree. But look at this tome, effective against dragons and beast units. That's insane.
Better use
Glimmer. Alright, so that did 58 damage to that dragon unit, but we didn't see the dragon unit's stats. So we'll have to take a look at this. Yet another new hero. Well, it's called Abyss and Múspell. So I'd be shocked if Múspell wasn't here. So there he is, Flame God.
Everything is to burn. Char the flesh. Show me the bones. Lay bare the truth.
Lay bare the truth. Alright. Flame Lake Breath, AR defense, and Dominion of Flame. So he's gonna be a good defender on Ether Raids, is what I'm getting. He was kind of weak in Tempest Trials, guys, honestly. So hopefully they made his player character stronger. New chapter, okay. Ooh, look at that. Wow, okay. Fafnir kind of angry. Wait. Gotta pause it here, guys, because I want to show you. There's Baltus, and I was wondering how he did if they were going to do a fist weapon, but he's just getting an axe. So they're not ready to put fist weapons in the game yet, but hopefully we'll see him eventually. They are kind of OP'd in 3 houses. Okay, here's the spotlight. Also appears as a non-focused 3 and 4 stars. So you're not going to get him for free, but you are going to get him in one form or another. So for all you Baltus fans, that's good news. I mean, being 3 or 4 stars lets you merge the plus 10 much easier. Okay, so you get one of these stones after 40 free summons, of course. But let's take a look. So we have Yuri, who's kind of the leader of the Ashen Wolves. He gets Honorable Blade, Foul Play, and Dual Infantry 4. So I'm just going to cover the new skills for saving time here. Honorable Blade, it does have Kanto 2, so you can move 2 spaces after attacking, right? Accelerate special trigger at the start of turn, unit can move 1 extra space. At the start of combat, if foe's HP is greater than 50%, grant attack and speed plus 6 to unit. It is a dagger, so that's going to be important because he's going to soften up enemies while your other units go in for the kill. Daggers are actually very strong against magic as well, because usually magic users have little defense, so that's good. But the Kanto 2 is what makes it unique, because he can attack and really just run away. Foul Play, unit and target swap spaces. So that is a swap, and the range is 3. This is a callback to Yuri's skill in 3 houses, where he can swap spaces with another unit and then move there afterwards. So in this case, I think he's gonna have the same. If you use Foul Play and then it stacks with Kanto 2, he can move afterwards. Now the Dual Infantry 4, this is important to keep him competitive, but it also makes him a good fodder unit. So grants plus 5 HP, attack speed, defense resist plus 2, and then you get the 175 basically battle points, I guess, is that what they call. So it keeps you competitive. What that does is when you fight in AR raids or in arena, you get more for winning and you're matched against tougher teams. Okay, so let's take a look at my girl here, Constance. She is a red flyer. She gets Agnia Arrow and the attack AS Far Trace there. So Agnia's Arrow grants 3 speed, so either she's slow or she's going to get way more speed. If unit initiate combat or within 2 spaces of an ally, she gets +6 to attack and speed during combat and neutralizes things that prevent follow-up attack. So this implies that she is fast, and her buff is she is getting fast. Neutralizes foes' bonuses to speed resist on odd number turns too, and neutralizes units' penalty to attack speed on even numbers turn. So this too is a reference to 3 Houses Constance, where depending if she's fighting indoors or outdoors, she has 2 different personalities and they give different bonuses based on whether she's indoor or outdoors. In this case, what they're doing is they're using odds and even turns. So I do like that. It gives her that unique personality. I think the AS Far Trace is far more valuable here because it gives Kanto, and it's basically anything that any unit speed or movement tiles that you haven't used, you'll be able to use again. So I think that's great. Inflicts negative attack speed on foe. So if she's buffing herself to go fast and then they're going slow, these attack speed push 4 and attack resist rain also complements those. Okay, I'm gonna talk about Happy next. Demonic Tome. I think this looks OP because right here you can see it's effective against dragons as well as beast units, and I think those have become very popular because they can move really far. She is a blue horseman, so that's going to be important because Reinhardt kind of dictated that, but with the increased numbers of beast units and dragons, she's going to be a good alternative in arena. Attach resist catch 4 at the start of combat. Well, let's go over Demonic Tomb first. So we know it's effective against dragons and beasts. Accelerate special trigger at the start of turn. If special's at its max, it'll minus it by 1 at the start of combat. If she's greater than 25 HP, grants attack plus resist to unit. So Happy in 3 Houses, she has poor speed, but she makes up for it in attack. And I think they're taking the same approach here, because when you see the animation on this enemy unit, usually they make this enemy unit really weak, but she is only doing 1 big attack as opposed to 2 attacks. That is important because this also reduces special, and since Glimmer is a 2 special, she can proc it, especially if she's defending, right? So definitely she can proc it every time she's defending there. Attack resist catch 4. If foe is 100%, grant attack resist plus 70 unit during combat. If foe is 100% and penalty instead of or penalty, you do get an additional attack plus resist plus 2. So I think that's cool. Very accurate to 3 Houses playstyle. We talked about Baltus earlier, so I'm gonna jump a little forward here. He is coming in at a 3 stars, 3 or 4 stars, but he looks like he's getting some sort of bonus attack and defense. And he's always been that kind of tanky attack character in 3 Houses, so maybe his skills are going to have some sort of attack defense thing here too. We don't know. But that brings us to Múspell. I think you guys, if you watched My Hero Academia, a lot of you guys were expecting Endeavor. We got kind of a Bakugo instead, so that's his design. But he does get 3 skills, and I think it's going to be really good because the AR defense resist 4 is going to be really good on your defensive team. The Flame Lick Breath, that's kind of like an Edelgard buff basically. If you're above 25% HP, you get 5 to all stats, and foe cannot recover HP. I think that's very useful for Ether Raids, because Ether Raids, you can basically run healers, and if you have dancers, you can basically heal your team to full every turn. There's that. If unit attack inflicts deep wounds, alright, we got that. And if foe's range equals 2, attack, resist, uses the lower of defense or resist. This is important because to kill dragons, a lot of the tomes are really good. And if you're a tome user, you usually have really poor defense, and therefore if they're using defense to calculate the return damage, that's going to be good. Alright, Dominion of Flame. So grant attack defense +4 if units attack is greater than foes resist during combat. Units first attack units first attack deals damage equals to 30% of attack minus foes resist to allies within 2 spaces. So it's basically an AoE spell. It's a flame breath, so to speak. If units within 2 spaces of an ally gets +4 to attack defense during combat, and units first attack equals to 30% of units attack minus foes resist. They already said that. They said that twice. It's kind of a little weird, but alright. I don't know how I feel about that because mages, the ones that do damage, especially dragon type damage, they do have high resist. So we'll see how that goes. But I wonder if this triggers off of Flame Lick Breath. So even though it says attack minus foes resist, I wonder if you're using the foe's defense instead. That will stack. So we'll see. Alright guys, let me know what you think. I actually like this banner a lot. It's accurate to Ashen Wolves, and can't wait to maybe at least pull a Constance. I think Flying Red needs a little bit of help. And then, of course, the blue Tome Horse Cavalry is kind of competitive, so we'll see. I do like Yuri's unit. I think his is very unique with his swap spell, so I might do that as well. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!